Good morning, my friends. My name is Raymond. I wanted to make a comment on the Mayweather fight, Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, before I go into work today. And here's the deal: everybody does the same thing. The only two people that didn't do it, that didn't do the same thing, were Maidana and Jose Luis Castillo. Jose Luis Castillo actually beat Mayweather, and they stole that fight from him. That everybody knows that. That's not up for discussion. It's not an opinion. If you know anything about boxing, you know that he got beat in that fight. It wasn't a big margin, but he did get out hustled and beat in that fight. So that's the way to beat Mayweather. The way to beat Mayweather is to rough him up, and you have to turn it into a street fight. You don't go boxing with a very defensive fighter like he is, you know. Especially if you know you're hurt, which Manny was, you know. Now, here's the deal. This guy never ceases to amaze me. And people say, well, he does that to draw more people in, to get people to hate him so that they buy the pay-per-views and all that stuff. I don't think so. This guy really is, you know, in my opinion, that's just who he is. You know, this person is dishonest and the whole 9 yards. You know, he's saying that both his fists were hurt and both his shoulders were hurt. Really? Really? Look, man, I've seen him fight, and actually, I saw him as fast as I've ever seen him, pretty much. You know, really good shape, you know. So, you know, it's just, what do you mean you had both your hands hurt and both your shoulders hurt? You know, it's just, he's just saying that because he knew Manny was hurt. So Manny did not attack as much as he had to. Matter of fact, many people called it a sparring session. I was disappointed by Manny's performance. Even if he had a hurt shoulder, that's more reason to not try to box from the outside, to just, you know, turn it into a brawl inside. And people say, well, he couldn't get in. He could have gotten it in. If you saw the fight and paid attention, you see that he was just standing there, see if he could counter. And same thing, he was trying to use Floyd's system of countering, you know. And Manny's a great counter puncher and everything, and if you saw him, every time he tried to really get in, when he started doing his shuffle with his feet really fast, he got in. You know, it's not like he couldn't get in. It was a bad fight plan, you know. And Freddie Roach got something to do with that, too, because if Freddie Roach is his corner, he should have told him, get inside no matter what. What's going to happen? He's going to take a couple of punches, but he's got his guard up. And as soon as he's, you know, as soon as you get close, start unloading. You know, and turn it into a brawl inside. So, and what's Floyd going to do, you know? And he barely hit the body, you know, because he wasn't inside. So he fought the completely wrong fight. Could he have beat him? He could have beat the shit out of Floyd if he had done what he was supposed to do. You know, he did not get beat by Floyd. He lost the fight. Okay, there's a difference. He lost that. That was Manny's fight to lose. Okay, that was not. Floyd didn't beat him. Manny lost that fight because he let it, you know, get away from him. So, you know, all credit to Floyd. He's a super defensive fighter. He's a super boxer, really fast. He looked really fast. But, you know, everybody, I keep saying, they do the same mistake. Now, should they fight again? I don't think people will pay that, you know. I wouldn't pay all that, you know. Certainly not go to these places like Wing House and stuff, which is I went to, and they actually suck. The management does a poor job of setting up the TVs like 10, 20 times during the fight. The TVs went out because the managers did not hire a professional to do you know, to do the connections and stuff for the TVs. You know, what kind of bullshit is that? You know, you're charging people and you just hook up some extension to the outside and you just hope they order as much beer as they can. But, you know, who's next for Floyd? Well, you have Miguel Cotto. You have Amir Khan, which looked fabulous the last time he fought, and you have Triple G. Pretty much, that's it. he's not going to fight Triple G at 160. If he does fight Triple G, he'll make him go down like at 152, so he can have him dead at the weight. You know, he'll be exhausted and worn out by the time by the time he makes it to 152, and he'll do the same thing he did to Canelo. Although Triple G attacks and comes in, and I don't think he could. You know, if it will be stupid for him to choose Triple G, because Triple G is not Canelo. Canelo is a front fighter. Triple G's got a bunch of angles and is a phenomenal boxer. And he cannot. It will be very hard for him to hurt Triple G. Triple G has been hit by people with big punches, and he'll probably just plow through Floyd. If Floyd takes that fight, it would impress me. He doesn't have the balls to do that. He knows that Triple G will take any punch he got. He can hit him with the stool, and yes, he's not going to hurt him. So he's not going to take that because he knows Triple G will rough him up and probably knock his ass out. Unless he gets Kenny Bayless in his corner again, you know, which basically, cause that's what they do. They hired a referee that lets him grab the whole night without taking any points. So now Cotto, if he fights him, it's gonna be the same thing at a lower weight. And Cotto doesn't want to go down there because when he fought at a catch weight with Manny Pacquiao, he was dead at the weight too. So I maybe 152. Maybe they'll make that fight of 152. And the other one will be Amir Khan. Amir Khan has a lot of followers. He's a really fast boxer. And he has the support of Europe, India, and Asian market, so that could sell a lot of tickets. So as far as the money goes in the competition, I think the competition is between Amir Khan and Miguel Cotto. He's not gonna go for Triple G. He's not stupid. He knows Triple G will clock him with one punch and it'll be over for him. Look what he did to Rubio, and although Rubio doesn't move like Mayweather, but it doesn't matter. You know, like I said, he cannot hurt Triple G. There's no way Floyd can hurt Triple G. It's too strong. So that's what I think is going to happen. See ya.